Day and welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. K. In this video we'll be creating one-way ANOVA with unequal replicates. In the previous video, the first video preceding this on ANOVA, I talked about one-way ANOVA, the one with equal replicates. Now we shall address this with this example here. When you're talking of replicates, as you know, is dealing with the number of times the treatments appear, the number of times each treatments appear. Now look at the example before me. It says suppose we have treatments A, B and C, with A having 3, B has 4 and C has 5 number of replicates. Other things are equal. Replicates and yields are recorded as shown. Now we have 3 treatments here. One is A, the other is B, the other is C. Now look, if you look at it carefully, you will discover that A has only 3 replicates, that is, it's appearing only 3 times. So B also appearing 4 times, C also appearing 5 times. You can see that they have different replicates. Their replicates are not equal, unlike the one-way ANOVA with equal replicates. So in the one-way ANOVA, they all appear the same number of times. So that's the difference here. So I just want to, it will be a very short video because I will just make a bit analysis. This difference there is not much. So now let's go. So as with the first ANOVA, the same thing, you find your grand total. So if you haven't, so you can watch the previous video if you have any problem in that regard. So our alpha here is 0.05. So we go, you can see how it is, your G, so, and your N is 12. So how do you get your N here? Now don't forget that in the one-way ANOVA with equal replicates, you can get your N by multiplying your treatments and your replicate, but it's not possible in this case because we are having different replicates and treatments. So in this case we have to count. So by counting, they get 12 N here. So let's go to the next slide. So now look at the difference here. Unlike the ANOVA with equal replicates, the difference here is that the treatment was some, each is divided by its replicates. Now for example, look at the previous in the first one, treatment A, it has 2, 3 and 1. So it is summed together. So because the replicate is 3, that is appearing 3 times, it was divided by 3. The same thing with B, 3 plus 4 square, okay, 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3. You can see summation of everything all squared. So I hope you can see. So look at the total: 6, 15, 19. So each of them squared and divided by its replicate. So that is just what happens here. So now after that, so the same thing, you get your answer. Now the sum square total, as it is with the one-way ANOVA with equal replicates, it remains the same way. So you square each treatment there. Now look back, you can see 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 1 squared plus 3 squared for B, 4 squared, 5 squared, 3 squared. So everything was squared all together. Can you see the difference now? The first one, the total of each one was squared, but the total of each treatment. But this one, we consider each number there, each of the yields. So you can see. So that's how that is. Now that we have gotten that, our formula remain the same, the table remain the same. So treatment, error and total. So you can see how we get it in the previous video. So now you can see here mean square treatment over here over degree of freedom treatment. It will give you the uh okay mean square treatment here equals the sum square treatment over degree of freedom treatment. Can you see that's 7.12 over 2? The same thing for mean square error, that's sum square error over degree of freedom error, that's 23.55 over 9. So that was why the answer you see there was gotten. So the same way, so now after everything was done like that, then they have calculated this get. You can do that from the see that from the previous video. So so you can see, from the previous video how to get your f tabulated. So I did a special video on that, on how to read your f table to get that. So that will be all on the one way ANOVA with unequal replicate. In the next video I will address two-way ANOVA. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share.